Hi there folks, hope you're doing well. I've just partly listened to a video by a YouTuber called Geordie, Newcastle man. He was talking about the death of Liam Payne and basically saying his ex-girlfriend, Liam Payne's ex-girlfriend, may have been the one who caused him to commit suicide, if he did commit suicide. Because the ex-girlfriend was going to bring out a book, or suggested maybe bring out a book, that would pretty much name Liam Payne as a emotional mental abuser in a relationship. Geordie is trying to put some blame on this young lady, when the reality is that all the people who tried to cancel Mason Greenwood and tried to get him hounded out of his boyhood club because his, at the time, ex-girlfriend made claims against him, claims that were absolute nonsense. She knew exactly what she was doing. She knew that in this time, in the way that society is right now, all a woman has to do is say something that sounds like it could be that he threatened to rape, and loads of people are going to jump on that and they're going to put 2 and 2 together and come up with 7. Because left-wing people are going to do that. Left-wing people, they want to be on the right side of this. And the right side of this is judging and demanding that this young man be hounded out of his boyhood football club. Because this woman has made unsubstantiated claims. Never proved, just claims, never proved. And yet, you've got enough by a claim by a woman, because we're now in a society, or have been for a long time, of believable women, as if women couldn't possibly lie. Liam Payne knew that all those people that hounded or demanded that Mason Greenwood should never play for Man United again, and that he should never play for England again, he knew that those people would turn on him just as quickly and just as easily without any evidence. It would only need a suggestion. It would only need a claim. A claim was good enough, a claim was big enough, a claim was all it would need. Well, yeah, that's the reality. All that was needed was a claim. And so, if you're in pain, recently his recording studio cancelled, not recording studio, the people that pay him for doing records and stuff like that, they cancelled the contract with him. So he had that. He had this girl. Well, maybe they did that because this woman was going to make this make these claims. So we don't know, do we? But yeah, incredibly difficult. As I said, I mean, with regards to that man anyway, young man before he died, he was having to do TikTok videos and Instagram videos on a highly regular basis, and he looked like he hated every minute of it. Most of the people who have this sort of lives are not prepared for it in any way, shape or form. Especially to reach the heights that they reached. One Direction. To reach those heights. Yeah. to have every single little thing you do reported in the papers, to have people with cameras following you everywhere, camping outside your house, camping outside your parents' houses, camping outside your friends' houses. Then any woman who even looks at you, you've got to be very, very suspicious of what they're doing. It's a world that most of us have absolutely no understanding of in any way, shape or form. None. See, if a person in that sort of world is a little bit mentally and emotionally abusive of a woman, I think it's perfectly understandable, really. I'm not saying that the woman doesn't have a right to say that that was wrong or that hurt her. Of course. But, yeah. Yeah. We tend to try and see things from the point of view of the women, but never from the point of view of the men anymore. Well, I don't think we ever have, because at one point it was all from the point of view of men. And, yeah. I watched something earlier that was utterly ridiculous. It was Grey's Anatomy, because they're still going. And at one point, one of the male surgeons goes into his wife, who's the head of the hospital right now, and asks her, why do women have, bum lifts? Have their bum made bigger? He doesn't understand it. He doesn't understand the reason why women do that. And she started on this left-wing bullshit rant about the fact that if you are a qualified woman, if you are a very intelligent woman, but then a young bimbo comes along with big boobs and a big bum, she will get the job ahead of you. So there's a lot of pressure on women to have all of that. What utter crap. In 2024, utter bullshit. That's just crap. That has never been the point of any decent company. No decent company, well-managed company, has ever done things that way. They might put a receptionist there who's pretty, easy on the eyes. Well, because when you have people coming, it's better if you have an attractive receptionist, I suppose. And if you are a businessman, you want to have an affair with your receptionist, then picking one that's attractive makes, again, more sense. If traditionally, in your position, men have had affairs with their receptionist, then it makes sense to have your secretary or receptionist being attractive. But in better positions in a job, only an idiot is going to think that a businessman who wants his business to succeed is going to employ a bimbo instead of someone who is highly qualified. Yeah, it's just utterly stupid. The whole idea of any of that is just utterly and totally stupid. But it's still being pushed. That narrative is still being pushed. That men are so stupid that rather than employ someone who is going to do the job very, very well, they're going to employ some bit of skirt. It's completely anti-men. And completely women are the victim all the time. It's rubbish. Utterly rubbish. And you have that on the racist side as well. You have someone with brown skin claiming the same. That they are the victim. Yeah? And the person with pinky skin are the nasty ones. Again, complete rubbish. It is rubbish. It is known to be proven that that is absolute rubbish. Racism now, I mean, I listen to footballers talking about, on the sidelines of matches, that you still get occasional racist charts. And so what? So what? You can't. Oh, they try and do it. They try and say that racism now is as bad as it was in the 50s and 60s. What? You're having brown-skinned men hanged on the corner of bloody streets because of their skin colour? Shut the fuck up, you bloody morons. Someone shouting racist abuse because they know that they can affect you and the way you play as a footballer is not the same. So shut up. Talking complete and utter crap. You get it all? Oh, that just annoys me. There's no need for it. Come on, folks. But this is the point. If in places like churches, truth isn't important. If we don't want truth because it could offend you, then when the lies are being accepted as truth. We have whole areas of society where it's absolute bullshit presented as truth. And it's believed by enough people that it becomes the truth in those conversations. The rest of us are looking on saying, what on earth are you talking about? You had ex-footballers with brown skin, players, who were saying, yeah, they're not managers because of their skin colour. Oh, Jesus. Absolute nonsense. It's nonsense. Absolute crap. There's no truth to that in any way, shape or form. But when enough of them claim it, and they claim racism is why they keep getting sacked as a manager rather than the fact that they're absolutely terrible at their jobs. When you can claim sexism and racism and all this stuff, it's not good. And no wonder people like Liam Payne think the best way out is to just end it. There you go. You take care. God bless. I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.